So I think I have an idea on how to maybe find that cow. It's a maybe. So let's see something. Harvest standing crops, harvest ground cover. No, never mind. I was thinking maybe in like the jobs queue, I could queue up a job of putting an animal in it. Nope, I can't. Building more vertically in this game than DF? Probably because it's quicker to build in this game than DF. Like, they build diagonally, right? In fact, I'm kind of planning on making this into a tower. Like, knocking out this roofing and, like, building up from here out of wood. Or alternatively, building down. All right, let's, put another stockpile down here. But regardless, that person just hit the biggest pet peeve you can possibly hit with me on their first get-go tuning in, and so I feel kind of bad when I snap at people like that, but my god. I'm still trying to figure out where that fucking cow went, dude. Still trying to figure it out. Hopefully we catch another one. I can find that one. Yes, this game has very much like that lovely sense of polish. Oh, also another way to very easily annoy me is to insult Tarn Adams' intelligence. I don't know why I feel the need to defend him so much, but it really bothers me. It's just like, well, there's definitely no cow level, I can tell you that, Orange. It just really bothers me when people just talk down about someone who they've never met or spoken with. That will never stop bothering me. Water. Let's do that to collect some more water. I did make this well. I mean, it's a different kind of annoyance. I don't even know if this well works. I constructed it. Do I need to do the DF thing, like where I put water underneath it? Or is it just gonna work? That I don't actually... If anybody here has played this game enough, letting me know that would be real neat. Well house. Add new job. Draw water from well. Let's see. Do they draw water from the well? You missed an unpleasant conversation? Not really. More just like a blind getting progressively more agitated conversation. It's okay, I'm awake now, though. Anyway, so while I was gone for my lunch break, you guys were, if you remember, it just works. That's awesome, if that's the case. We'll find out if they start gathering water from that. Chat, I'm just kind of curious because it was brought up earlier. I also love the fact that they just leave the water at the... Okay, that's actually a really funny thing. They fill the buckets up, then the buckets sink to the bottom of the water, then they swim down, grab the buckets, and carry them up. Huh. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's impressive. Was it really that unpleasant in Ander? You know it full? That's true. That is true. If it's at the bottom of the water, it's definitely full. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, what was I doing? I was just so mesmerized by that. Water in the... Yep, okay, that. All right. Rooms. I built all that, so let's queue up production for the smithy. And new jobs. All right. I mean, copper and tin. Yeah, no, just open the game. They used to have an animal tab in the settlers menu. Yeah, you used to be able to see that. And the wild animals on the map, apparently it's gone and it's not there anymore. It's a bummer. I'm sure the mechanic is still there and it's just hidden behind some menu that I haven't found yet. Like, that's my assumption. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's my assumption. I assume it's still there. It's probably just hiding somewhere. And I'll find it eventually and feel like an idiot when I find it. While I'm queuing up these, might as well grab the coal. But yeah, no, they redid the whole game, so I would recommend leaving the tutorial on if you're opening up the game for the first time in a while. Considering they couldn't swim last time I played. Yeah, I'm just working under the assumption that they ate the cow at this point. But now I guess everybody in this chat knows exactly how to annoy me. If you didn't know already. It's insult Tarn Adams' intelligence or demand to know about my username is the first thing you say in chat. To be totally clear, if you tune into this stream and you hang out for like a day and then you ask me about my username, I will answer without a question or hesitation. It only bothers me when it's the first thing people ask. And even worse when they don't ask me directly and like try and make chat explain it for them via a command that they expect to exist. It's literally like a textbook list of how to make me dislike you. That's how these are how we're gonna do the, little rooms in here. There we go. Put 3 new rooms up on top of here. And those spots can be walls. Make wood plank walls. And ladder. You know many additional ways to annoy me, so you are also aware. I am aware, yeah. Although I'm still sad that nobody makes Ming Lee jokes anymore. I agree with this. School is bleh. It's okay, Blind. Just remember, farming simulators, steel harvest expansion. I will. I'm remembering the steel harvest expansion, and I'm smiling internally. Because I can't smile externally. I had my mouth surgically removed, so I couldn't do that. Don't ask how I'm talking. That's a very, very long story. I can't tell if I'm funny today or just kind of psychopathic. Yes, thank you. I'm actually cleaning my glasses right now, so anything after that yes, I can't see. at all. Ming Lee was the coolest Twitch trend? Absolutely. Remember when emotes were actually, like, fun? Also, I don't okay, explain this to me, chat. They're making wood planks here, right? Which is great. But instead of, like, the pile getting larger, they've gone vertical, so the planks are appearing on the roof. That's very funny to me. I don't know why, but that's just way too amusing. It just makes sense. It just works. Let's just make a stockpile here. That is stockpile fucking what number? Stockpile 60. Right. I wish that there was like a I wish that there was a like a small icons view for this. There we go. Plus item. They're just gonna put planks there. Yes, they can. Everybody in this, unlike Dwarf Fortress, in this game, everybody's a legendary climber. They just climb it. Watch. See, he just climbed it. See? Now he's climbing down. Now climbing up. Now climbing down. See? Whereas over here, I'm just building this into a little tower. They're also building these walls and whatnot. They're deconstructing the roof pieces first. Yeah, they're all legendary swimmers and climbers, yeah. I don't think I could swim as well as this person fishing right now. I mean, look at this shit. Literally just, like, treading water in, like, multiple stories worth of water. And fishing. Like, that's incredible. Also, welcome back, Cyrolac. Good to see you. And I'm going to make another stockpile. I do wish that there was a quicker way of making stockpiles, or of customizing stockpiles. There's got to be like a... Oh, shit, you can! Right-click on this. I want you to be cooked food. That's it. But I can't right-click on it from there. What if I have the... Yeah, I wish I could, like, turn on the room overlay and then right-click it, and then see the details in the room. That would be really nice, but... Unlike most dwarven civs that have never seen water more than ankle deep, yes. And if it is deeper than ankle deep, they're already drowning, so it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not peeking my microphone. It certainly sounded like it. Did that just go all staticky and awful? I'm sorry if it did. World point markers, eh? Not actually sure what that's for. Well. You headed to bed, Hoshan? I mean, it's that time, yeah? I'm just amazed by how much I can zoom out. Well, you sleep well. Cheers, man. Thanks for hanging out. Oh shit, we got bronze ingots. Does that mean I can make... Right? Does that mean that I can make a cauldron? I need 2 bronze ingots, but there's 2 bronze ingots right there. Hold up. I'm gonna make another boutique stockpile. Ingot. Literally just bronze. Is that all we got? I guess so. I mean, any fisherman who can cast a line while treading water is pretty legendary in my book. Plant a bunch of carrots, plant a bunch of melons. How deep is that water? Well, I'm going by Z levels, right? So 1 Z level is enough for a human to walk in and out of the house comfortably, right? This is like, what, 1, 2, 3... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the... Right here is where the water starts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 5 to 6 Z levels deep-ish? And this person's fucking treading... Now you're fishing underwater. Is actually like swimming down and casting a line underwater. Hasn't drowned yet, so it seems to know what they're doing. I'm gonna give the people here a benefit of the doubt that they know what they're doing. I certainly don't know what they're doing. We'll go with clay shingles, because those will look a lot nicer. Let's say there's... Yeah, let's say everybody here's about 5'4" or something. Yeah, that's like pretty deep water. That's like a diving pool, at the very least. Like, that's nothing to fuck around with, that's for sure. It's, how much water is it? A lot of water. I can tread water and cast a line. I can certainly not do both.
Hey, how's the expansion?
I will say this is the first time I've ever heard a developer refer to a patch to their game as an expansion, but I respect it. How is it? It's pretty good so far. I mean, I haven't found everything. There's like some pieces of UI that's just kind of odd. I mean, like the whole UI is new basically. Like he redid everything. It's basically a new game at this point. It's interesting. It's neat. They've already added some functionality that I love. We started a settlement over here and then moved over here because took me a bit to like wrap my brain around how the farming works in this game again, and by that point we were all starving to death. So instead of letting them starve to death, I just let the AI take care of them better than I could. So we moved over here. And so that one's still going. Apparently I could go back by resettling there. So that's super neat. The world is now persistent. Although you can't change race when you move. You stay humans or you stay the skeleton dudes. But they redid the water physics. Like, lighting is redone. Like, the whole engine basically got an overhaul. It is a huge patch. But so far, it seems very good. I wish the music would fade in and out from here and back. It's just a bit sudden. But pretty cool. They will eventually attack you. Or I think you can attack them. But yes. I mean, like, if I go to the overworld again, that is the other guys, I think. Yeah, this is the other guys, I think. Unless that's just a weird mountain. But these are little... Yeah, these are little, void people settlements. That's a little human settlement down there. So they theoretically invade me if I stay here long enough. But I'm also playing on, like, the slowest speed, so if I was playing at this speed, stuff would happen a bit quicker, but... I think slow speed is about as fast as I can really handle with this game outside of, like... The time system is broken? Is it broken? Great. I thought I unbroke it, but apparently it's still broken. I don't know. Maybe there's, like, something I'm supposed to turn on. Edit! It should be working. It says it's active. I don't know why it would be broken. Might need a restart. No. That's not the problem. I can tell you for a fact that is not the problem. I don't know. I'm just not going to worry about it. And I'm currently just not worrying about it. And I'm not going to worry about it for a while. You'll look into it? Yeah. I've got streaming to do. What just happened? It's probably a set. Yeah, you're probably right. Just send me a screenshot of the setting I need to click. I mean, there's things I'm worried about, and my channel currency isn't one of them. Not trying to discount my channel currency here or anything, but there's things in my life I'm worried about, and my channel currency isn't one of them. I always like the presentation of this game, being able to customize rooms. That style is really neat. This game is really neat. I mean, it's still really neat, and it's actually I feel like I've picked this version up faster than I did the previous version. Did I? Yay! I can now make a cauldron. That's what we needed. We needed to be able to make a cauldron. I can also queue stuff up at the smithy. What do we have? New job. One's hammer. I can make, I guess this is stuff for metallurgy. Make some pickaxes. Make some sickles. One of those? I don't know. So far, my biggest complaint about this version of the game, though, is my cow vanished. We will never find the cow. The cow has disappeared. So sad. The criers will be going for months because of the vanishing of the cow. I don't know how we'll ever recover. Worry is terrible. I don't advise doing it. Yeah, I tend to agree. I hate when my cows go missing. Yeah, I'm not convinced it was here to begin with, but also, holy fuck. I think my mom found the blind is helping thing. I don't know if any of you guys have looked at it recently, but you should look at it and scroll down. I think my mom and dad found it. Shout outs to my mom. You missed an E. Be like, close though. I mean, I spill all of the milk all of the time. I haven't had milk in like 2 years. I should probably have some milk at some point. I'm starting to forget what milk tastes like. I've just had almond milk for ages. I actually really like almond milk, though. It's nice. Whoop. Sometimes there's like sound notifications and I don't know what it is. Oh, someone was born. Ben's a weenie. Ben Sweeney? Ben Sweeney. Ben Sweeney. Can't have tea without milk? Well, maybe like black tea or like an Earl Grey, sure. But Earl Grey is fine with almond milk, and most of the tea I have is herbal tea, and I wouldn't put milk in herbal tea. Last I checked, I'm not a baby cow amateur player, so I would be inclined to agree with that. I might have become one, though. I should probably check in. Do some soul searching at some point. Let's make just a seed stockpile. Room. Stockpile. Whoop. Right click that. Close everything. Item. Seed. Select all. Holy fuck. Maybe I shouldn't click the select all button. Hold on. Let's try this again. Clear all. Seed. Select all. Does it select everything? Yeah, okay. So if you hit the select all button, it doesn't matter if you've searched for things. It just puts them all in there. Well, that's a little silly. Clear all. All right. Category? Oh, hey, there's a seeds category. Magical. Won't work.
Earl Grey hot.
I actually don't like English breakfast with milk, believe it or not. I realize that's probably sacrilege in some circles, but I'm not a huge fan of, like, if a tea requires milk, it's not good tea. I kind of have that same opinion with coffee too. It's like if coffee needs milk, then it's bad coffee, and I feel that way about tea. Just a personal thing, really. Like, I'm not lactose intolerant or anything. I just kind of stopped drinking milk at a point. Hot? Tea, Earl Grey, hot? Yeah, I mean, my favorite tea that I have right now, actually, is a combination of spearmint, peppermint, lemongrass, and a secret blend of herbs and spices that's never the same twices, and blackberry leaves, which I absolutely would not put milk in, because it's literally just like a bunch of herbs. Yeah, I don't put sweetener in anything, but that's because of dietary restrictions. Rather not start having to do carb counting for fucking tea. That's not worth it. Harvest ground cover. Like an auto job? Ooh. I guess I found the harvest all thing, sort of. Unless this is just like rip the grass up. This might just be a rip the grass up. Let's see. Home of industry written. Yeah, different drinks for different things. Commander. If you didn't have milk with your tea, you probably would never use milk either unless cooking. That's something I do use milk in, though. If I'm, like, baking, I will buy milk. All right, I need to make a tools stockpile as well. Let's let them dig into that. Odd Realm purchased? Welcome to the realm of Blind being a successful influencer, influencing your purchasing decisions. Enjoy the game, though. Cheers. So, also, shoutouts to Zuzi Woozy and my mom and Anonymous for all chucking money into the let's raise some money for Project Hope and Ukraine fundraiser that we've done. At $729.60, and we started it at the beginning of the week, which is pretty damn impressive, in my opinion. Like, it literally, I made this campaign on Monday, on the 7th, so it's been running for, like, largely 10 days. Or, like, since the 7th, so, and we're on the 10th now, so it hasn't been running for very long. I also hate the word influencer. You think I say that word unironically? Like, good lord. Content creator. Influencer. Oh, be influence. Feel the influence. Now buy all the video games. And go over to patreon.com/BLINDIRL. And, I don't know, buy something. Or, like, you know, maybe just, here, I'll influence you. Chat, prepare to be influenced. Buy this fucking bundle! It's 1,000 games! Moving on. If my neighbors have heard me say anything, it's the thing I just said just now. Sorry, neighbors. Not sorry, you've been drilling all day. You don't mind the word? It's kind of like reducing everything I do down to, like, the most insulting default. Speaking of things that are not an insulting default, though, how are you doing, Bobtron? It is good to see you. It's like only yesterday I saw you in Rust Money's chat. Dude, it's literally 1,000 games for a $10 charitable donation. Like, there's no way I could unsell people on that. If you can't be sold on that, you're either a bad person or you just don't know a deal when it punches you in the nose. You bought Elden Ring? Uh-huh. Why would I be sick about hearing about Elden Ring? Here's the thing, actually. I genuinely think I would probably love Elden Ring. Like, I've watched quite a bit of it. I kind of don't really have any interest in Dark Souls. I would probably really like Elden Ring. But you know what I wouldn't like in Elden Ring? You know what I really wouldn't like about Elden Ring? Is that camera, because it's still the same camera. What's the bundle on? The bundle is on itch.io. If you want a thingy that makes you feel like you're downloading it off of Steam, then you can get the itch.io app. Itch.io is where a lot of game jams happen. It's also like probably the best platform for buying games in existence that nobody uses. But it's like I don't know. Chat, what's a way of describing itch.io? It's like Bandcamp for video games. There you go. If Steam is like iTunes then or Spotify, then this is Bandcamp. If that's a good comparison. It's like Steam, but less DRM. No DRM. And the devs can decide what their cut is. So it's going to get purchased by Epic. You know, you joke, Bobtron, but Epic doesn't own itch.io, but they do have a deal with itch.io that itch.io gets to be displayed on Epic's store page, which is really funny because you can buy porn on itch.io if you dig really deep. Thanks, Hobo, for buying the first thing on Humble that somebody's bought on Humble in like 6 months. That racing bundle's good, and so is that boomer shooter bundle. But, you know. Ah! Thank you, Hobo, for buying a second bundle on Humble. How well? How are you? Yeet. What kind of game is Odd Realm? Odd Realm is so you're familiar with Minecraft, right? Little indie game a couple people have heard of, Bobtron. You've probably also heard of another little indie game. It's called Terraria. In this analogy, if Minecraft is Dwarf Fortress, this is Terraria. That's the kind of game that this is. Let's keep mining. You would love the racing bundle, but wheels are only for the US? You don't need a racing wheel to play racing games. I mean, for Sims it helps, but you don't need it. You. Oh, game saving. I was like, why do you I know work? Because game save. Use a pickaxe. Add that to the miner uniform. Miners will now try and take bronze pickaxes. Yes. Flaming kitties. But also, game very unfinished still. So, yes, but like, yes with an asterisk. Is that a thing that I can remove? That's not supposed to be there? Or is that supposed to be there? I don't know where that item came from or what that item is. I don't even know what that is. All right, well, pretend it's not there then. I don't really do much with weapon studding. So, I don't think so, but I also don't really know. Right? Poplo, you'd have to ask people who, you know, ask Tekid that. He's probably a much better person to ask than me. I'm not really into specifics like that. Super Hot is in that bundle, yes. You have no idea what I meant by this is like the Terraria? So Terraria and Minecraft are two games that get compared a lot all the time. For some stupid reason, they have almost nothing in common. Almost nothing in common. However, they do have a few baseline fundamental similarities. And that's about how much in common this has with Dwarf Fortress. But they're going to get compared a lot because they have a few baseline similarities. But as far as structure goes, like, they're basically completely different games. Another stockpile down there. Ding. Tome of Cooking written. I think Hobo arrived. What can I learn with a Tome of Cooking? Nothing right now, because I don't have enough tomes of cooking. Soon I can learn to make an omelet. Or French fries. Or chicken and waffles. This game confuses me because it's like kind of medieval fantasy-ish, and then it's like chicken and waffles, and then the trader's like, "Do you want to pay with card or cash?" What? It's like all I have are these gold coins, dude. Is this at all like RimWorld? It's nowhere near as much of a min-maxy game as RimWorld. I mean, fried chicken and fried dough isn't really a modern invention. Yes, but calling it chicken and waffles is, I think. Hello there, Glaive. I travel far and wide looking for the best goods. Would you like to see my wares? Gladly. Of course, cast your face orbs on my wares and tell me they aren't the finest in all the land. I'm sorry, sir, but your wares are not very fine. What are you selling? What am I looking for? I don't know what, rutile helmet? Huh. Shadow ferns. I'm going to... Oh. Hold on. I'm going to sell you stuff for value. Sell you apple tree seeds. Minus a few. Melon seeds. Minus like 15. 10 melons. 10 melons! It's the most I can offer. Buy my 9 tomes of industry. And none of my melons. None of my seeds. Now that I've got value, what am I looking for? I want mushrooms. What? Oh, do I have to sell the things first? I'm like misunderstanding how trading works in this game. Buy all those tomes of industry and agriculture. Excellent. Most excellent. Now that I've sold you shit, now I can buy stuff because I have money. Okay. I get it. There we go. And there we go. We'll see you when we see you, amateur. Be on Saturday. Cheers. Like trying to debug my bot with Belug's assistance while also streaming. Where did it... Belug, stupid question. Where'd they put the settings button in this stupid thing? There's no, like, file or settings. It's... Oh, I found it. Never mind. Firebot is up to date. That's not the issue. All right. Finish trading. Till next time, Glaive. I like the way this little house is looking. It's so adorable. Just like, look at this. Like, this is the lower level, and then I'm building this upper roof area. Oh, shit. We can actually make beds now. Instead of just sleeping mats. Well, let's give everybody beds. And... now there's tools appearing on the roof again. I love this bug. But if there's nowhere to put stuff, they just put it on the roof. That's very funny. Yes, your face orbs. The orbs in your face. Naturally. It's definitely a local saying, of course. I'm literally just like looking at my bot settings, trying to figure out why this thing's not working, but whatever. I keep saying I'm not going to worry about it, and then I keep definitely worrying about it. Oh, shit. I need garbage. We now have food waste. We have rotten food. Room. Stockpile. Funk. Is that my 67th stockpile? I think it is. And I've got to go into this menu. Got to go to kitchen. Got to queue up a bunch of carrots to be roasted. There's so many people down there swimming. I should give them stairs up and down, shouldn't I? I'm sorry, what am I looking at? Oh, that's a person selected underwater. Okay. So let's go. I think that there's a way to rotate stuff. I think. Can't tell if those are rotated the right way or not. Gonna build a little wharf down there for them to stand on. In that bundle, if you haven't played it, super hot. If you want to play a roguelike hack, H-A-Q-U-E, I think actually, this is me cross-promoting. If you type an exclamation point podcast, you'll get a link to my podcast. I think we're gonna do like a recommendations list. Inmost is supposed to be very good. I haven't played it though. Cloud Gardens is great, little puzzle game. If you like big RPGs, Crosscode is great. Skatebird is a Tony Hawk, but you're a bird. That's just like on the first page. Short Hike is phenomenal. Baba is You, so it's great. If you haven't played that, we just had a new child. Celeste is an amazing platformer. Jotun is a great little adventure game. Shattered Planet's kind of neat. Hidden Folks is wonderful. That's my quick response. Also, if you like D&D and tabletop stuff, I don't have a recommendations list, but there's actually a person who recommended a bunch of games that are in that list in the community section of my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the community section, I posted that bundle, and there's a couple of people that have started recommending tabletop stuff in there. So, both of those things. But yeah, I would recommend Super Hot if you haven't played it yet. Got one thirsty person. Dude, walk down the stairs. Start at the top and work down? Yeah, basically. Alright, so I need to make a tools stockpile. So 68 is going to be tools. Tools and gear, actually. Question is, what's stockpile 69 going to be? Giggling ensues. Yeah. I mean, I was recommending a friend of mine, Rory, play Crosscode because I think he'd love it. Put all the games in a wheel and spin. Somebody actually made an app for the one of the other bundles that Itch made that was just a, it's like a random game picker, where it would just select a random game from the list. Let's make a little stockpile here. Stockpile 69 is just gonna be for books. I installed a bunch of games from that bundle last night. I'm just looking at what I have installed. Oh, Not a Crawl. That's one that I've wanted to play that I haven't played that I installed. Which maybe I'll try tonight. Maybe? I don't know. It's like a first-person submarine simulator thing. But like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea kind of first-person submarine simulator, you know? This kind of shit. Look at this. Love this shit. I might actually try that one tonight, if there's interest. I always forget that Sundered exists, but I actually backed that game on Kickstarter. The final project was a little bit too difficult for me to play, unfortunately, but... I wonder if there's just a way to make wood walls into an infinitely repeating job in this. Wood mill. Maybe not infinitely repeating, but I can certainly make a couple. Let's boil beetroots. Oh, okay, so that number is the number that we have actively. I gotcha. I would say Celeste just has excellent music. Doesn't even need to be specifically the B-sides. But chat, from what you guys have seen today, what do you guys think of this? This little weird game. We'll definitely come back. I want to play at least a full year in this version with each faction. So we'll be doing probably a bit of this over the next few days, probably over the weekend. Because tomorrow, or day after tomorrow on Saturday, I'm going to either play Dwarfs or just this all day. I might actually do another day of just this all day on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to be doing Jupiter Hell pre-patch stuff. And then Tuesday, most of next week is going to be a combination of Jupiter Hell, 7-day RL, and then this, I guess. So there won't be much Dwarfs next week, I think. Hopefully that's all right with you guys. That's like comparing Hacknet's music to Hacknet Labyrinth. I haven't played either Hacknet or Hacknet Labyrinth, or neither, nor have I heard the music, so maybe not the best example for me personally. But fair. Hacknet's music is good. Hacknet Labyrinth is even better. See, I personally think like just the default Celeste music is better. But grumble. You know what game has good music and I wish had more music? Is this game. It's so good. The problem is there just isn't enough of it. Okay, so they put the rotten stuff over there. All right, so I've officially managed to make more food than I need. Somehow managed to have too many homes. I mean, now is probably the best time to play Odd Realm that in the past few years. Just because of the new update finally being done. Why is there just water there? Water just appears in places in this game. In ways that are kind of confusing me right now. Jams. I'm building a little building that's suspended. Over top of the water. Kind of want to build a little support underneath it. I wonder if I can build underwater. Let's find out if we can build underwater, chat. Oh, well. One of the games you play, one of the games, fitting Bury Me, Love is attack, trying to find a way. Yeah, that sounds like a game. There's a lot of like very heartfelt indie games that are made because somebody wanted to make them and not because they're designed to sell tons of copies in various itch.io bundles, and I have huge amounts of respect for those games. It's one of the reasons why I think itch.io is such an interesting platform. Because it's one of the only places, I guess, in games, really, where you get a lot of those. So if I just put another workbench in here, is that going to double the number of jobs that can be done? Let's see. Because this is my wood mill right here. I'm curious. Keep an eye on it. So we're gonna make a little building down here as well as a big building up here. But yeah, if you really want to fall down a rabbit hole, you should look at the physical print-offable games in that bundle. There's even a few that are like pseudo randomly generated single-player dungeon crawlers where you assemble different pieces of the dungeon together as you play, which is really cool. Yeah, it does. That's awesome. I don't know why I didn't think it would work that way, but if you put another workbench in your like woodworker's shop, it queues up a second job. That's really cool. I still love that they just smack stuff to get shit done. Like, they go over to the well, they just whack the well with a pickaxe. Produces water. It's fine. Let's make 20 boiled beetroot. You know, honestly, it's the first time in a long time that I've been genuinely kind of sad that I don't own a printer. Be like I'm usually just like, nah, fuck owning a printer. Like, I have no interest in owning, like, no need to own a printer. And then it's just like, man, look at all these print-offable oh, I don't own a printer. God damn it. I don't know if any of you guys ever end up in that feeling, but I've literally never owned a printer in my entire life, so don't really have any intention on starting, but I'm gonna use them on your e-reader and then use your phone for random generation. That, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But let me know how that goes, though. But I used to know somebody years ago who had, before I moved out, who had a cardboard printer. So he could actually, like, print shit onto cardboard, which was super interesting. Yeah, it was like a weird eBay purchase that he bought on a whim, or that his dad bought on a whim or something. I think it was his dad who bought it. Time to stream from the local library for a day to get printouts. I mean, I don't need to stream from the local library. I can just walk there. Actually, now that the pandemic shit's over, I need to get my physical library card, because I have a digital one, which is just like a number on a piece of paper that I wrote down that I got in an email. Because I take books out at the library occasionally, but theoretically, they have 3D printers at my library, so I could go print off some Warhammer figurines, you know what I'm saying? It's more expensive to print figures and stuff at the library than it is to, you know, print paper, so I feel like spending that extra cash. But still kind of neat. Doo-doo-doo. Most libraries should have 3D printers. In fact, I think most American libraries also are in the process of acquiring 3D printers. So just check if your local one has one. I only know because I went and asked, and they're like, yeah, we have. Filament is not cheap compared to paper. Yeah. But yeah, even the like crappy little library here has a 3D printer. It's literally just a matter of asking. Yeah, that too. But I don't know. See what we can do in. Okay, we don't have enough to do industry. We had enough, but I sold them. Cashed in one of the ones for war so I can make more weapons. Oh no! That's awful. A brick of clay. That's so sad. Well, hopefully they got the funding to get stuff replaced. I'd hate to hear about a library getting flooded. It's like nightmare shit right there. But they're not really open right now because pandemic. Yeah, I get you. Also, they're in the middle of renovating it. Yeah, here there are 3 libraries that I could realistically get to because there's like kind of 3 city centers and I'm kind of in the center of them. One of them is like brand new, like was built in the last 8 years, basically, and looks like a science fiction-y building. And the reason I say that is because if you've seen almost any science fiction show on Netflix, you've probably seen that library because it's almost always in the background there. It's in the background of like Altered Carbon. It's in the background of Travelers. It's in the background of quite a few different shows. So it looks like a sci-fi building. Then there's the other one that's like connected to the public pool at the other end of town, which also has them. And then there's the tiny one that's like half a coffee shop, and it's like maybe, I don't know, 80 square meters. It's tiny. No, but that sounds wonderful. Do share, Prismatic. No, I didn't hear about a Bitcoin farm that flooded. Good thing nothing of value was lost. Hopefully we'll be open again at the end of the summer. I get you. That sucks. Is Reddit link okay? There is no rules about links in this chat. Just please don't post porn, thanks. Basically, just don't be an idiot. Well, that sucks is a funny subreddit name. Oh, wow, that's a lot of graphics cards. Holy fuck, that's a lot of graphics cards. I like the first comments. Mother Nature gives no fucks about your Bitcoin farm. Mother Nature is better off without your Bitcoin farm. Servers them right. Oh my GTX, all that suffering and damage. Those are funny puns. Good God, man. It's okay, this post is 4 years old, so these are all really old cards now. But Jesus Christ, that's a lot of graphics cards. Wow. Wow. Is that location looks remote? They almost always are. Places with cheap electricity. Don't worry, the silt will fertilize the farm for next year. Yeah, because that's how that works, right? 4 years ago when graphics cards were fertile? Yeah, that too. That too. Not only that, but like regional pricing as well. I mean, I was looking at a computer this morning because it had a 3060 in it. And it was like $1,500 for a whole computer, but it had a 3060 and I'm like, they're getting there. We're getting to the point where like 3060s are like within spitting distance of maybe being affordable, but at about MSRP. If I see 3060s at like say $800, I would think about it. I would think about it at $800. I see a DM from Blog. I mean, it already says I already have an offline payout set. And online payout is set to 1. But editing, saved. So we're making little wood planks there, and they're building stuff out of wood planks. Except this tree decided to grow underneath it while we were working. This is a sign that you guys need to work faster, lads. Offline is also set to 1, yeah. Hold on, let me do. Yeah, online set to 1 and offline set to 1. You had a 1200 GT. The whole PC was $899. Yeah, exactly. For Christmas this year, I gave, just to give you an idea on how like bad graphics cards are, I gave my 780 Ti, which I've had for years, which was ARM-made, and while it was being ARM-made, I bought a new graphics card, which is the 1070 that I have now. And I gave that card, brand new in the box, to my older sister's husband for Christmas. I literally just gave him the whole graphics card because he's just like, I needs a graphics card and he doesn't have a lot of money to spend. So I'm just like, just take it. Take a brand new graphics card for Christmas. It's old, but it's about the same era as most of his computer. It's just his graphics card caught fire, basically, like stopped working. Burnt out his graphics card, so. Because he had a 560 in it, and now he has a 780 Ti. So that's the era that we live in right now for computer parts. Also, hey, Stefanos, hope you're doing well. This is surely the darkest timeline. I can confirm this is surely the darkest timeline. Well, we're not all dead yet, so it's not the darkest timeline. But it's certainly pretty fucking dark. Pray for Ukraine, chat. And also, chat room, I just want to say, screw the one person who then later deleted their comment, but screw the one person who criticized me for raising funds for Ukraine. Screw that person. Do that. That. Let's do refined materials for this one. And maybe more books. Don't believe I actually have that many refined materials. Can't believe I have to be super happy that you got a 1060 when you did. It's gonna be years before you can upgrade from it. Yeah, I'm in a like this is my full-time job, and I'm in a similar position. Like I've got the 1070. It's a default 1070, and I just kind of have to accept that that's the best graphics card I'm going to get until either Dwarf Fortress comes out and I get $1 billion in ad revenue, which won't happen, and Dwarf Fortress comes out and I get enough monies in ad revenue that I can afford one, or until the prices come down. I wish that the notifications stuck around longer. Yeah, I'm not sure what item they're talking about. We got 28 carrots. Call 28. Oh, that's reset. Interesting. Duplicate. What's wrong with Lost Ark? As you say that like playing it's been a bad thing. And if you wonder why you do it to yourself, is it really playing at that point? Oh, game saving again. They really need to put like a little icon behind that so that I can tell that the game is saving. Always like, why did the game freeze? Oh, it's saving. Have I started preparations for my next Tarn interview? Do you realize that I did one last week, Anander? Like, not to like, so, no, chat, there is a cow in my pasture. It's not mine, though. The cow's companion is other cow, by the way. But it's not my cow. It just wandered in there. They're back? Yes, they are back. Cage. Okay. Can I block it in? No! God dang it. It's not my cow now. The cow walked away. Dang it! I know, right? Also, this is a very inconvenient tree. This tree is just like, I'm gonna grow right in front of your doorway. Chat, we spooked it. Yeah, you shouted too loudly. Oh, you know? Then why are you asking if I've already begun preparations for my next Tarn Adams interview in Ender? Because, like, I mean, if he wants to come on, like, tomorrow, sure. I'm sure I could whip something up, but no, I have not begun my preparations for anyone. This game, though, yeah. Yeah, working on something for this game. In fact, let me sneak in my DMs here real quick. Today at 8 o'clock in the morning, DM from the developer of this game. Hey, my friend, I'm still down to chat with you one of these days. Apologies for taking so much longer to actually get things done so that we could discuss the development. Yeah! So. Something might happen with this game. As for Tarn and Zach Ams, no idea. Ask me that question again in, like, what month is it? It's March? July? Maybe August? Probably. Something like that. You shouldn't have shouted, yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm the one who's shouting. The cow just walked into my house. Cow, you can't have free range of my everything and also not be my cow and at least pay your rent with milk. Like, I could tell him to kill it, but that's not the outcome goal that I want here. I love that. Can I just say that it's funny to me that the cow has an inventory screen? Like, what are you carrying? Melon. Where? In your mouth. At least I certainly hope it's in your. Good lord, I've got a lot of emails. 71 emails. Battle cow? No, it's just a cow. It's a very, very free-range cow. In fact, it's so free-range that we, like, have no control over what it does. It just exists. Also, can I just say this game has great running animations? Like, just look at this. So that's not what I want. Look at this person. Like, just the way the arms is just, like, flapping all the time. It's like this child's, like, doing jumping jacks to walk. Love the walking animation in this game. Literally just, like, arms and legs, like, doing the splits with every step. They're very acrobatic. Also, welcome back, Bastet. Also, I can't get over how long a year is in this game. Because, like, we're in summer. I'm still playing in the same save as the start today. And we've been playing for 6 hours now. That's kind of crazy. And I got thirsty people. Uh-oh. That seems bad. Hold on. Ladder. They're all just dying down here. We may have people dead in a minute. How do I prioritize stuff? Job priorities. All right, let's Is 1 number 1? Is 1 the highest or is 3 the highest? And it's not easy to fix? I guess my question is, why is there a problem there anyway? Okay, 3 is the highest. Probably made a mistake in your script to add users. Oh, well, is what it is. Speaking of is what it is, people are dying. Worst case scenario, F's for tickets. Why can't you guys just swim out? I'm actually not sure how these people managed to get stuck here. Because, like, he just, like, swam over there. Sickly, thirsty, and hungry. That's good. Not sure what else we can do, so I'm just going to speed time up. There they go. 2 people died, I think. Whoops. Well, maybe a 3rd one? Until I fix it. Well, I mean, at least we have the data, right? I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not too worried. I'm sure that you have the power to fix it, and if you don't, then we'll just all have to type F a lot for a bit, I guess. You know? Not the end of the world. As much as I'd be sad. I'll just need to restore it like last time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Although, I'm assuming that means then I'll have to go through and like reset up all of the audio commands and stuff, right? Because it'll be a full factory reset. That or I could send you a new backup. I don't know. Well, at the very least, we are working on the debugging process. We will figure it out. We will prevail. After the stream, and you'll keep everything? All right. Well, I can do that. I mean, I could probably do that right now, actually. Hold on. Data folder. No, there's a create backup button. I don't know. Get it later. I love the fact that the carrots are bigger than the people. So this is unfortunate that a lot of people died down here, but and the good news is not all of them died. That's my good news. The best I got is not all of them died. This is a really cute little town. Whoa. Why did you jump me up to the... there. What? It's interesting that while time's still going in the overworld, you can still hear them working. Bedtime for you. Cheers, man. I'm sure we will. Like I said, we only lost 2. I hope they don't become ghosts or anything weird. Although maybe that would just be fun. Who knows? You just salted yourself intentionally? Why? You just salted yourself and you have a cut on your leg. Why are you typing? Go take care of yourself, man. What the hell? This seems like concerning. We're opening your salt shaker so that the kids could make Play-Doh. Man, I haven't made homemade Play-Doh and I don't even know how long. I should make Play-Doh. It's just the smallest. I'll be honest, like at my old job, I would have moments where this cow does not have any sense of space. And it just like literally it's walking into my stockpile. It climbed down a ladder, for fuck's sake. This cow is like a supervillain. The hell, man? Do you mind? Clearly, cow doesn't care about silly human boundaries. It cares so little, it just like is like, well, I'm not gonna like, you know, be captured and be farmed. No, I'm just gonna go take my food from you directly. Like some kind of fucking weird cow. I don't like this cow very much, chat room. God damn it. You telling me there's another one of you down here? I don't know how they keep getting stuck down here, but they keep getting stuck down here. I'm upset. Plus and minus work on hotkeys to speed up and slow down time, but plus and minus on the numpad doesn't. Pardon me. Good lord. Where'd that third one come from? It was a rebound. I think they climbed down to construct up to build this, and then build in a floorway and then can't climb back up. I think it's because I'm building over top of this hole. I think that's what keeps happening. Oh my word. All of my cages have cows in them, chat. The saga of discovering how to cow continue. Okay, so the way you get cows, right? You build cages and just wait for them to start blinking. When they're blinking, you can then select the capture button and capture them within the cage. Also, cows are medium creatures, not large creatures. I hope you're all taking notes so you can update this game's non-existent wiki. I managed to catch cows, chat. We've succeeded. My life is complete. At least for right now. For the next 20 minutes or so. After much struggles and much pain, we have successfully acquired a cow. Huh. Oh. Cow. I don't know if this is accurate, but cows should go there. So. I don't know, because that cow that was just feeding off of my stocks of food was not my cow. Also, now I'm wondering if I even have people that are assigned to cow. Are you capable to cow? Yes, they are. I do have 2 people that are cow capable. But since they haven't done anything yet, I think instead of them being cow capable, they're actually just cowardly. In fact, I'm utterly offended by their inability to cream the competition. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Also, we've obtained a new baby, meaning we are now back up. Also, apparently the maximum population in this game is 99. Huh. Interesting. Before this update, you had to make a complicated pass-through lock system to keep the critters in their pens and not ransacking your stores for food. I seem to recall me breeding chickens and my chickens kept stealing my melons. So yeah, I have a vague memory of that. Also, can I just say, I love how many people in this chat already own this game. And I also love the fact that like 5 different people have all said that they bought this game today. I don't know. I kind of figure that everybody who watches me already knows about this game and already owns it. Turns out I'm wrong. Need to finish filling that in. I'm sorry, what? 2 entities were not tamed. Are you telling me that you tried to tame the cows and you failed to tame the cows and thus the cows' entities were not tamed? What do they do with them when they are not tamed? I mean, there's now raw milk there. Hey, I now have friendly cow that is hanging out in the pasture. Have a gate. Cow was tamed and is now a part of the settlement. Chat, we have acquired cow. Can I get a round of applause for the acquisition of cow? We also apparently need more water. Please don't drown. Man, you guys are mighty good swimmers. A strange video game in a lot of ways. Hold up. That's the weird one. It's like somebody gave a sheep helium and its voice is all high pitched. Such a weird sound. I feel like this game's like sense of like audio design is just give all of the animals helium and that's what they sound like in this world. I mean, like, if I click on a person, it's like everybody's just like been inhaling helium. Maybe this world has no oxygen, only helium. Human voice actor? I actually don't know about that. It's kind of hard to tell. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Chat, we buried somebody. Not only did we bury somebody, but we buried somebody alive. So I filled in a whole bunch of stuff thinking like, oh yeah, no, let's fill this in. It'll be fine. Legit, like, buried somebody alive 2 Z levels down. That's dark. We should maybe let this person out, guys. Like, now. There you go. I'm out. There you go, Sam. Or Ambrose? Yeah, it's Ambrose, not Sam. Zoop, zoop. It's okay. They'll let him out. We'll make it. Not everybody's walking around with digging tools. That too, yeah. Come on, you. There you go. You poor soul. Also looks like my mushrooms are gone. You were wondering why they weren't just taking themselves out. I was kind of wondering that myself. Is there like a tavern? I'm gonna make this, or at least like half of this, into a barracks. Needs training dummy. Right. I'm much more of a fan of training smarties, but like, you know, if dummies are all we get, then we'll take them. Archery range. Workbench and a tanning rack. I bet you that smells wonderful. And so got a roof up on it. Excellent. Well, hi there, Sim. I travel far and wide looking for the best goods. Would you like to see my wares? Sure. Cast your face orbs on things. Face orbs? Let's start off by selling stuff. Apparently I have cow remains. I have a dead cow. I can sell human remains. I guess chat. I'm selling the corpses of those ones that died under that building. For reasons. Apparently it's a hot commodity these days. All the tomes. Aye. Wooden pointy stick. Seems valuable. And there's nothing I need. Oh, good. I like how it's like a merchant caravan has arrived, but like it just bleeps over there. Dumps all the stuff out. Now I need to figure out how I'm going to get them to train archery. Oh, somehow oh, I just... Remember I was complaining that I hadn't found a button that shows me everything that's in my inventory? It's been 6 hours. I found it! Well, and that's good to know. What button was it? Top right or press I. That's your inventory. That's everything where you can filter. And you know that I haven't found it yet because it gave me the tutorial box for that window. Were you also looking for it, Troopin' Panda? Also, I don't know where those cows went. I have 2 cows. I guess they still leave randomly to go eat my food. Although I do have them pastured somewhere where there's nothing for them to graze. That might be a concern. Let's give them some grass. You're just gonna roll your face on the keyboard. I do that in roguelikes. Sometimes I'll just press every button. I can't remember what game it was, but I was playing this one very esoteric roguelike once that didn't have a hotkeys menu and no wiki to speak of that I could find anyway. And so I just pressed every single button on the keyboard, fucking with every menu until I figured out what every button did. That was how I played that game. I was like, all right, Q does nothing. W pops up this screen. What's that? I don't know. What's this button do? Literally for like an hour. I'm just like, push the next button, push the next button, push the next button. You've done the push all the buttons before in games without a good guide, yeah. It's just like Cooler explaining to me how he learned Dwarf Fortress, because Cooler learned Dwarf Fortress before he could speak English super well, and before there was any guides whatsoever or a wiki. And literally, he just like found the K key to look, and then just looked at every single thing on the map. Yeah, no. Well, CDDA has a good wiki, though. You need to hold shift and do it again. Yeah, Tome's kind of like that, too. Although, I think we might have done enough of this for the day. Although, I kind of want to stream something else. I just don't know what else I want to play. Kind of want to just grab something out of the itch bundle and just download it and try it. So I think what we're going to do, chat, we're going to call it for Odd Realm today. We will be doing more of this. Like I said, next week is going to be Jupiter Hell, roguelikes, and this. So there's going to be a lot of this over the next month if you like this game. So we're going to Probably do at least a full year, probably more of this. Oh, hey, Dark Twitch. We're just swapping games. But thank you very much for the raid. We're just kind of cooling off on this. Been doing this for the past 6 hours or so. But hey, Twinge. If you guys don't know, Twinge plays a variety of indie games, and I think a lot of that story brawl thing. I don't know if you're still playing that, but a lot of indie games. Twinge is good people. But I guess I can give you a brief overview if you guys want it. Otherwise, we can just go grab something random on itch and play that for a bit. God damn, I didn't realize I had so many logs. But you guys don't know Twinge. Stopped storybooking for now, might return at some point. Gotcha. So one could say that the story is all booked up currently. Till next time. Yeah, if you guys don't know Twinge, Twinge is good people. I recommend their streams. We over here in this weird wet realm, we're playing around in Odd Realm because this game got a huge patch the other day. Huge patch. Tons of stuff. Massive update, quite literally. But it redid the whole UI, more or less redid the all of the physics and the way all of the background simulation works. Like, it's a persistent world now. You can abandon your fort at any time and just move somewhere else. Like, I could just start a new fort here and then come back here later. This is another one we started earlier today. We started this one in the beginning, and then we moved over here. And so the AI took over this one. So we could go back here if we wanted to. Go work on that one a bit again. But I'm kind of fond of where we're at right now. So we'll probably stay here for a bit. But yeah, also the maps that you can settle on are bigger. Although this is one of the default size ones. But yeah, it's still the neat affair, as well as a new lighting engine, so the lighting works differently now. I don't know why there's a light right there. Is there like a campfire here or something? Confused. Where the lighting's coming from right there, but like light coming from a mysterious source there. Maybe that's the moon. Actually, that wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. Ever find that cow? I have 2 cows. Although I did figure out that if there is no grass in their cow spot, they will get up, leave, and walk to your food stockpile and eat your food. So if you try and starve out your cattle, they will protest and go find food on their own time. So not only do we have cows, but now we have milk. I'm going to see if I can cook that milk, actually. Kitchen. Add job. I don't believe I can cook that milk. I can purify water now, though, which probably...
We found it! We found it! We found the guy's wiener!
I mean, we found the cow's wiener? Why not both? Cooking stuff. But yes, we didn't find that cow, but we caught 2 new cows, and I figured out how to train them, so. Although, we actually caught 3 cows, but unfortunately one of the cows refused to be trained, and instead of becoming a tame cow, it became cow meat, or cow remains, which then became cow meat, so. You believe that's called an udder? I couldn't utter such a word. There's no way. Not possible. But yeah, no, I'm liking this new patch so far. I need to actually like start digging down to find fun stuff, but part of the reason I'm not digging down too deep is because I know what happens when you start digging down in this game. When you start digging down in this game, very quickly you start running into tombs. And tombs are full of skelly boys that just want to stab you to death. Granted, sometimes they have valuables, but usually they just want to stab you to death. And usually they do, so I'm waiting until I figure out how the military works in the game currently, before I really start doing that. Looks like they just go and train. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with this patch. I mean, we just gotta milk it for what it's worth, Merc. But I think that it is time for us to pause and save. But yeah, we will definitely return to this. Absolutely. Oh my god. Well, this is exciting. I'm getting DMs that I can explain to you in a second, chat, but I'm going to put a marker into the chat first. Does anybody want to enter for a chance to win a copy of this game? I don't know if my bot has a giveaway command. Like at all, actually. I may have to open up the old bot. But I just received like a dozen keys to give away. Like legit, like in the background, it just sent me like a wall of them. Like how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.